This is...
You are the last ones, it seems.
He looks like he is ready for a nap.
You old men are all the same. No stamina. And now us girls have to find our own way to amuse ourselves.
Looks like Axel's boring news show came in handy after all.
Altered humans. Do you truly believe you can defeat me, Overlord Xenon?
I don't know, but I'm sure we can take out a fake one or two.
You're getting arrogant because you think my power is waning. But don't you know, as long as there are humans in the world, my powers are limitless! I shall devour every human conscience!
What?
Go ahead. Once you turn the humans into monsters, you'll have no way of controlling them.
Once I get the princess back, I'll have no more use for this world. I'll just find another human world to conquer. But you don't have to worry about that, because you'll already be dead!
Princess, my head feels weird. Adele, I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Taro! Hanako! Hold on to each other! Hurry, Adele! We have to stop him!
Kabuki, I must return alive, Zam. But now I must avenge my clan.
I'm not trying to save the world. I just want to protect my family. I won't lose to you.
And the one level I again thought, oh, this isn't the last one, right? It's the last one. At least it feels like it. Probably was. I remember things poorly. And you were level 90, was 20,000 HP. We can cut that in a good amount of bits, but unfortunately your stats are much higher than I thought they would be. In fact, they actually are above ours, even with our grinding and all that stuff as well. And he has the Giga version of everything. We should be able to actually do this even with our level disadvantage, but it's just going to be a tad bit tricky is all. If we can get him over here, we actually have plenty of time to set up and combo it to infinity. The sooner we can combo him, or the sooner we can bring him over here, the easier it will be, just because we have more room to plan and sort of set things up around him. If we have to go to him, it can be a bit tricky and messy. Unfortunately, I don't think he actually has that much movement. So his AI won't actually let him go that far. I'm going to throw you out there, Queen, just because you have a good amount of stats all around. Aside Res, God forbid he uses magic on you. If he uses ice magic, you actually are grounded to get one-shots. Which would therefore actually get rid of a lot of our offensive capabilities, unfortunately. So I just hope he doesn't. I don't know what kind of range he has either. That was a ranged attack. Alright. He has a taste of blood now. Hopefully he'll come chasing. Heal us a little bit.
Let's have fun.
I didn't mean to actually end turn, but hopefully he actually can't reach us to do more. That was an undefended one, so we should be fine as long as... Because skills, we don't know how much he has. We see it's nearly 2,000 attack and a good amount of intelligence as well. The hit's good, the res is alright, the speed is alright, it's what matters, and the defense is large enough that melee can only really be counted on for counters. So come on over here. Once again, I'm not defending when I should, but... Come on. We know you can take it. Oh, did we go too far? Right here? We have increased res because of the healing, so... Oh yeah, we're fine for the moment. We can just get you, like, right here. That'd be great. You're gonna have to stay out for a little bit just to defend. Attacking you now. Alright, they're changing it up. And now, unleash the world. We're gonna have to get a bit craft every now and then. No one can be behind him, is all. I want you to be one of the last ones because you have the I think one of the highest attack stats we have at the moment. Do that. Does he actually have anything he doesn't like? Not exactly, but we don't really want to give him a chance to trigger anything natively, so it's going to be just a tad bit interesting. Little Mac, unfortunately, you have this that you can use as a finisher on top of it. You'll move him back one space. So we can't count on that. And we're making a prime spot for us to just get utterly fucked. Ah, that's one more. That actually works as well. Do that right there. And then... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Let's actually have Iceberg go over here. And do a triple shot, why not? All of that will happen in that order. Not a kitty cat, because he'll kick him over there and then we actually won't be able to hit him. A cat beam. And then Little Mac can go in with a Tiger's Charge, knocking him back to the end of that area right there, to which planar fans should be waiting with... What about an Omega? Ah, that's 500 though. I don't like doing that much, so... Instead, let's do a Gigastar. We should have a lot from the combo alone right here. Do it like this, that way even when he's pushed back, it will still be in range. And let's see how much damage we do with this. I doubt it'll be 20k damage, but it should be a alright amount, actually. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a fight. But the important part is that we have to combo him. Just gotta make sure. That's still impressive looking. That we hit everything in sequence like this to make sure that the bonus damage adds up. Like 6k. That's an alright amount. We have 2 spaces left, so we can actually afford for... Actually, I'm also curious about this right here. I've had this item for a long time, just Brother Rangers appear for a dramatic rescue. What does this mean? Good as time as any. You dial a random number on the phone's contact list. Click.
This is Prism HQ. Come in. What? You need our help? Did you hear that, guys? The Prism Rangers are needed. We'll be right there. We're on our way. It's Prism time.
Hey, look, a Prism Ranger. That is actually level 72. That is your item usage right there, and technically turn with that. We have one more that we can do, and we should have brought out Best Sister, just so that we could have increased bonus damage for Ambula stuff. And probably could have actually done some other stuff. So, what is his turn like? Or you. Well, he took aggro, technically speaking. Get right here. Let's do a full dance right here to try and heal you up a little bit. You're gonna die the next chance that he gets, but at the very least, we can do something with this. And in all honesty, if push comes to shove, I can do a tower strat. It's not gonna be good because of that defense stat, but it can do something. And now the question is, should I try and actually do anything to him like that for consciousness? 1% for everything. We can still with attack, though. Not sure by how much, so let's try it. From 1997 to 1976. You'll start it off this time. Then you could do a Raiden Missle. Ah, you're in the same range technically, so I can't do that. You can follow it up with that. Again, you'd kind of have to follow up with something else to knock him back, which you can do, but you just set up for it. Kitty Beam. Powers down fire element magic. His Dark Revenge doesn't have an element, unfortunately, so I can't try to lower that. If only there was Star Charge, then I could actually use that a bit. Do that. Nothing should be able to hit him at the moment right there. That is actually a bit... And you moved there, didn't you? Yeah, fuck. Do a Omega Star on him after that. We might as well. Let's actually take out the best little sister here. To increase our damage ever so slightly. We only have one more, and I don't want to have someone auto-attack them. That's the thing. But afterwards, we can do a triple strike to sort... Oh, no, you're in the way. Fuck. We can do a Lion's Roar. No, we can't. Not without friendly fire. Can't do a triple strike. Can't do a Tiger Charge. Can't do any of that, so... As strange as it sounds, we're going to actually have to just defend right here. If anything, more targets for the air to try and say, I'm going to hit all of these. The most people we can. And let's see what happens. That hit. Alright, 16.
Ready?
Very good damage right there. Very good damage with a crit. Also good damage. Very nice of you. And an Omega Star. Come on. $1,400. Alright. He actually should die the next turn, assuming we don't lose too many heavy hitters. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But you didn't kill a single one. Not even Iceberg. And because of that, I think you have just now lost. let's get everything set up again for one last one. We could try to learn Omega Star, no. Much of that, as funny that would be, no. Let's go for that. And because we can. That. And once again, he's gonna die here. So, not that one. Oh god, that'd heal him. This. And then one more Omega Star, and an auto attack, just because I know he won't get to that point. And that's everyone. Queen, how could I forget about you? Our Nekomata. End it. Who gets it, actually? I pretty much ensured Queen won't get it, unfortunately, but who will be the one to get it?
Ready?
Without a single death. Congrats, Blue Slayer. We've beaten Xenon. Ish.
Altered humans aren't supposed to have that much power. Boy, are you really a human?
Of course I am! You underestimate the will and determination of the human spirit. You get your power from humans, yet you don't know how powerful we really are.
Boy, it's much too early to talk about victory. The real battle begins now!
You're still gonna lose!
Ow! My head hurts. Adele, it hurts.
Die!
Adele!
You alright?
Fool! You want to die?
Princess, come back to me, and I shall spare their lives. You are mine, a gentle trophy to behold.
Whatever he tells you, don't believe a word of it.
But if I don't, everyone will die. What choice do I have? Do you desire power? What is this? This dark flame that burns within my heart. If you desire power, follow me. Once again, my consciousness is slipping. Answer me. Do you desire power? Yes, I want power. The power to save everyone.
No, you'll break the seal!
Rosalind?
Why do you awaken me from my peaceful slumber? I travel to the edge of oblivion to escape the bloodshed, and yet it seeks me out, even here. I am a being of solitude. My awakening is your death knell.
You finally awakened! Overlord Xenon!
Overlord Xenon?
Thanks to you, I remember who I am.
Ah, I see that the memories of your past life have returned. So, you should also remember me. Since I lost you, not a single day went by that I didn't think of revenge. But of course, you were much too powerful. I had no chance of beating you with a direct challenge. But then you solved the problem for me when you came here to reincarnate and escape your violent existence. I searched you out, kidnapped you, trapped you in a mansion, and raised you as my own daughter. To keep you forever trapped in a life of idle insignificance. That was my revenge! The knowledge that you admired me as your own father validated my superiority.
And what is this history lesson all about?
What?
I have no interest in your worthless quest for revenge, you nameless fool. If you have finished telling your story, go ahead and die.
What? You still look down on me? All that remains is to destroy you. Then my satisfaction will be complete. Overlord Zenon, die!
I am a being of solitude. To me, everything is an enemy.
Impossible!
Is it over?
No, you fool! You are also my enemy. I am a being of solitude. To me, everything is an enemy.
Are you confused with the memories of Overlord Zenon? If you want to kill me, then go ahead. But please spare the others.
Why do you not resist?
I promised that I would protect you, so I will not fight you.
Your nonsense shall not save you.
What happened, Princess? We're not your enemies!
I am a being of solitude. You are my enemy.
But you're not alone anymore. You officially made me your servant.
I cannot trust in servants. Servants will betray me and die.
What about us? You told me that you loved the rice balls I made for you. We're friends, aren't we?
I have no friends. All I have are enemies.
And what about me? Is your childhood friend your enemy too? When we were kids, we were inseparable.
Everyone who has ever come close to me has betrayed me.
Miss Rosalind, you helped us save my brother's life, even after he tried to kill you. Where did that kindness go, Zam?
If I had my memory at the time, I would have killed him myself.
Look, not that I care if you killed them all, but doesn't being controlled by memories from a past life kind of make you a tool?
What do you know about it? No one can understand my vast loneliness.
You aren't alone. You have friends that care about you. And Etna.
Silence! You are all enemies! Why didn't you dodge that?
I promised to protect you. I'm gonna say it again. You are not alone.
Shut up! You're an enemy. I can't trust anyone.
Stop talking and trust this.
You know, they didn't even change the credits from Dark Hero Days. It's Disgaea PC, but it says Dark Hero Days in the credits. Unless they're showing credits for a different game, which they actually did import assets from, in which case, yeah, sure, that makes sense. But we're at the end here, guys. That is the end of Disgaea 2 PC. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip once again. Revisiting the first game I ever Let's Played on my channel, technically. Though back then it was originally the one on PS2, now the one on PC, which is the one from the PSP version, which is the one I did not do because I didn't have a PSP at the time that could be recorded, so in a way it comes full circle. But still time for me to ramble on about just shit, because not only do I not want the music really to flag anything, but also just because it's my only time to really talk about this, like any sort of my experience I had with the Let's Play. So, to open up, thank you for everyone that actually offered to join in as a character. It always really makes me smile when I see people say, when I open up the character, say, whatever you want to say, we'll make it work. And then people actually say things aside from my standard tropes of, you know, standard female or male fighter, female fighter, one mage and everything. No, you guys pick monsters. You guys pick strange things. One person picked a monster that goes off attack and told me to go intelligence on them. You, sir, are evil, but we made it work. It was sadistic in its own way, but still, it's those things like that that made it a bit interesting. That it made it different from the other roles that or the other time that I would play the games. It just made it not only more challenging, but also just that much more satisfying. That this person, or this enemy, any scenario, was beaten by an off-balanced character. And it just made it such a thrill. Unfortunately, Disgaea 2 doesn't really have any sort of post-game in the sense of what we expect from Disgaea 3 and up, where there's a whole other scenario and such. It was back on the PS2 days as well, but it does have Axel's story, or Axel mode. Just like on Disgaea 1 and Disgaea PC as well, sort of had Etna mode, this had Axel mode, and you bet your ass we're doing that next. And look at Tink, as a human. He's still like someone I'd want to hit, but any selectors, I cannot say it enough. Thank you everyone who watched, even if you didn't watch a little bit, even if you didn't watch all of it, whatever you saw, thank you for watching it. As long as you were entertained, I cannot speak, but as long as you had fun, as long as you came out of it smiling, as long as you were entertained for a little bit, I'd say I did a job well done. Because that's all I really want to do. Just have things out here that people can enjoy, have fun watching, and if you want, take part in it. Why the hell not? And I only really ever do this at the end of a Let's Play, because at that point I think you've seen enough to actually judge me and what I do here. So if you think my videos are good, give it a like, because apparently that helps out in some way. So in some sort of cobweb of formulas and interactions between YouTube and your own account, I'll show up more often. Maybe you'll see more stuff like me. I'm not sure, but it will help the channel grow in some way that I cannot comprehend. And if you think you want to see more that I do with games, you want to see more of my journey through games, you want to vote on what comes next, really, go ahead and subscribe. It means a lot to me. That little number means very little to others, and it means very little in the grand scheme of things, but oh shit, this was ufotable? Nice, but this means very little in the grand scheme of things, but to me, just seeing that little number go higher, it's a bit of an ego boost, I'm not gonna lie, but it also makes me think that then people will think I am worth going the extra mile. Clicking that button doesn't mean much. Ufotable again, color time. Nice, really. I didn't think they got Ufotable on this, but it doesn't seem like it is much, but to me, it's the extra mile. A lot of people don't actually take the time to actually say they like something, they subscribe something, or anything like that. So that way, just seeing that little button clicked makes me feel I was worth someone to click a button. It feels much less than it actually is, and it sounds like even worse when I say it, but I really do mean it. Thanks so much. And it's really hard for me to think of stuff to talk about for the entirety of a credit sequence. It's daunting even. So, if you want to see me play things live, Usually not Disgaea games unless we vote on it. I actually do plan on playing the Vita versions because I now have a PS TV on my stream, so if you want, head on over to Twitch TV/Rebellion 1991, and you'll find me there. I have a link to it on my actual YouTube profile on the top under the banner that I had made for me. There'll be a little icon that says Twitch or something like that. Just click that, and you're on your way to me. If you want, show up. I stream Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays, all at the same time of 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Show up, have a blast, have some fun, shoot the shit, have some laughs. Whatever it is, if you only show up to say hi and then leave, I'd say it was a good hi. And a good time to put a smile on my face too. And you are really able to tell that I'm really running out of ideas to actually talk about here. Just, it's strange and it's very... I ramble on so fucking much. But still, I cannot say it enough, guys. I will say it until the end of time. Thank you so much. Without you guys watching, without any one of you guys stopping by and seeing what I'm all about, I would not be where I am. To be honest, it's not even that far, but just this much feels like such a huge accomplishment to me. So, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a great time. I'll see you guys with whatever we do next, after Axel mode even. And stay awesome, everyone. I timed it right. Yeah!
It's time for the news! Today marks the one-year anniversary of the Overlord Xenon incident. Even more shocking than the event itself was the later findings that it was all a hoax perpetrated by Axel, the Dark Hero. Shortly after the hoax was revealed, Axel himself was savagely beaten by overlords from many alternate netherworlds. Showing no signs of regret, Axel was quoted as saying, "I am the only true Dark Hero. What can I say? I fooled you, Luger." 1 year later, the only significant effect of this bizarre and pointless act was the mark that Axel has forever left in history.
The same news again? Axel gets to do whatever he wants now. Dear Tardo, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I got some treats from Yukimaru and Fubuki the other day. They were excited about rebuilding their village. By the way, are Mom and Dad still mad? I guess it's normal for them to be mad that I did something like this, especially after we turned into humans. But I already made up my mind. I guess it's like that time you decided you wanted to be Rosie's servant. Anyway, Tardo, it's about time for you to go out and find a girlfriend. Tell Adele and Rosie they better get along with each other too.
Hanako, we gotta leave soon. Today, the prince wants us to go out to the Sea of Gehenna and send this king dragon packing, okay?
Okay. P.S. Tardo, I'm gonna be a demon lord for sure.
Save video can be carried over to the next cycle. Axel? Which story do you want to play next? Adele's story or Axel's story? We already did Adele's, so all we gotta do is see what Axel's up to. And apparently I got an achievement, level 100, beginner grinder. Really, you're just now getting to that, but let's make a new data for this. And is it gonna actually trigger right after this? Let's see. No, it won't. It would actually be... Oh, God, what's that image? Oh, God damn it, I'm gonna have to actually look at that. Ah, he's even level 100, the bastard. But, see you guys next time.